Hi guys, it's David TI. I haven't made a video for a very long time because I was trying to focus on other things, but there's a camera crew there. Maybe I should have told them what's going on. Maybe could make it to television with it and some channel, like a local one. But anyway, I didn't do any videos because the attacks on me were really incredibly severe. It's just insane, as you can see probably on my face here. All of this, like this car, everything, all of this is chemical attacks and directed energy weapon attacks. So some of them in my tooth, so I couldn't speak. Like when I would say directed energy weapon or something that's, you know, the truth, I wouldn't be able to talk about it, but I will anyway. So yeah, they're just being brutal. Voice to Scar is on all day long. All of my clothes are sprayed with biowarfare. It's just, the financial damage itself is in millions by now that they caused, which is why I'm suing the British government. And my court cases went from the High Court to the Court of Appeal because I had one hearing at the UK High Court with the judge, and he wasn't surprised. He actually said, "I read your case and I'm sorry for what's happening to you." So he was actually nice about it. He obviously saw that I wasn't feeling well, so maybe he thought that psychologically I'm not feeling well, or that just, you know, in general, which is true obviously. But then he said that the defendant, which is the Ministry of Defense, should have been there as well on the other side, so the judge can hear both sides. And so I said, okay, then I will arrange that. And he said, okay, well then let me know when you're done that, and then we can have the second hearing. But when I did arrange it, the Ministry of Defense lawyer, obviously a corrupt motherfucker, he sabotaged my case, and he pursued the judge that it actually should not be heard at the UK High Court because it doesn't belong there, because it was already heard at the IPT tribunal, and they rejected my case due to frivolous and vexatious, so not having enough merit. When I have visible scars, literally chemical and directed energy weapon scars, it doesn't have merit. So I kept pushing, but they kept rejecting it, and their reason was bullshit, because there were already cases at the UK High Court for this very reason, like Dr. Catherine Horton or not Carl Clark. That's the guy who sued MI5. I can't remember now, but it was the same. He was tortured for like 13 years. But his case was the High Court too, and so I told the judge, actually I wrote her a letter, that the court cannot work on double standards, that one day when you feel like it, you hear a case, and then a week later when you don't feel like it, or 2 years later, you would reject the same exact case. That doesn't work. So they had to accept it, and so now my case is at the UK Court of Appeal, which is the highest court before the Supreme Court. And so now I'm preparing my case there, but I had to ask for extension of time because the attacks on me are just brutal. Like you can see it on my eyes, on my skin, my face, everything is just being damaged really badly, and so it's and then my finances are sabotaged as well. Obviously, most targeted individuals cannot keep a job. Even to speak now is hard. And no, I'm not drunk. I'm not on drugs, and as well, I don't smoke as well. So my face looked like a fucking smoker, a 50-year fucking motherfucking smoker who's high every day and on drugs and drunk, but I don't do any of those things. So yeah, you look at this, all of this. So this aging is because of the destruction of the cellular level, the DNA, with poisons and chemicals over the years. But anyway, yeah, so I'm working on that case now, but I had to ask for extension of time because I wasn't in any shape or form fit to prepare my case. And I'm still not, but I still have to do it, so I'm doing that. Because the court is the only place where you can actually go. The police officers are usually nice and they would listen, but either way they have no idea what you're talking about, or they ignorant, or they corrupt. If you go to the hospital, the same thing. If you go to the military, which I have done, they also do the same thing. They wouldn't want to hear you. And when I went to the Ministry of Defense multiple times peacefully to talk to anyone about, excuse me, why do you have drones in UK airspace that are capable of shooting a microwave beam at anyone? Doesn't matter if innocent or guilty or terrorist or not terrorist, which we are obviously not. Don't give a fuck why. I don't give a shit about the reason why. But why are they fucking drones microwaving people in the UK and in other countries as well? The reason doesn't fucking matter. If you're guilty or if you're not guilty, if you're drunk, if you're a drug addict, if you're a criminal, doesn't matter. There's no fucking such thing as microwaving and mutilating a person. There is no punishment without law. That's literally in the Human Rights Act 1998. So if you're violating that, I'm gonna take your fucking ass to court. If you don't care about rights, if you don't care about the law, then I come after you and your family, and then maybe then you will care. Not violently, but legally, which I have done also, because I know some of the perpetrators and they find the whole thing really, really funny. They think that it's funny because they live in a little shithole. They do this thing, they get some advances, they get some this and that, and I don't give a fuck until someone will knock on their fucking doors and tell them, here's a fucking cease and desist. If you don't, next week you are the fucking court. Right? So anyway, I went to the Ministry of Defense to talk to anyone about this, and the receptionist didn't even know who the head of the Ministry of Defense was. So I thought, you know what? Okay, that's interesting. One sec. Sorry, I had to sneeze. So when the receptionist, I mean, that's not her job, but for surely when you work in a building, even if as just a cleaner in the UK, in London, the Ministry of Defense, which is one of the biggest military base or whatever in the world, supposedly, for sure you have a training that, hey, this is the guy who, the whole head of this building that you work for, this is the guy. Like, even if you work in a factory, they do that, hey, by the way, he owns this factory. How can you not fucking know that? And then you work there. You are the person who grants entry to anyone to that building, which I did not get, obviously. Yeah, so I'm suing them because maybe what happens to you on your level, in your life, it seems like it's dark magic, or it's just voice to skull, if it's just being done by some fucking, I don't know. I can't say gypsy because apparently it's a hate crime, even though the criminals who are targeting me are fucking gypsies, but I'm not allowed to say that because I'm a white male who is fighting for his rights. So if I say gypsy, that apparently it's racist, even though most of them are criminals, and I know for a fact that they are committing some of these crimes, but it's racist still. It's hate speech for a white person anyway. So even if you think that, oh, it's just that criminal, it's just that person, yes, they are on the ground, they're earning a lot of money by torturing people because they're fucking sadists and they don't care about the law. They think because they've been told that they can get away with it. And I heard some of those conversations from the neighbors, which is why I know who they are, some of them. But the key point is that this communication, the voice to skull, the synthetic telepathy, the directed energy weapon attacks, the GPS, your data is being handled by military contractors or data fusion centers or intelligence agencies or all of those. So those people don't give a fuck about the little fucking gangstalkers running after you. Fuck them. They are pathetic little fuckers. I mean, what do you think is going to happen to them? They're literally murdering people. They're literally being access to biowarfare. What do you think they're going to happen to them? They're going to be killed eventually, so fuck them. But you have to go after the highest person, the politicians, the head of Ministry of Defense, the head of the military, the head of the intelligence agencies, because they are somehow, I don't know if they're authorizing these, because you cannot torture, you cannot attack unarmed, non-combat civilians for any reasons. There is no reason on planet Earth that would allow you to do that. It doesn't matter if you're innocent, because a lot of targeted individuals desperately say, well, I'm a law-abiding citizen and blah blah blah. That's good, but there are people who are not, because they were pushed or because they were made to do stupid stuff, which they regret it or not. It doesn't matter if you're innocent or not, but you should be. But even if you're not, you cannot be tortured. You cannot be targeted. Your body cannot be attacked. Your thoughts, your brain cannot be mutilated. You cannot be burned. You cannot be sprayed with acid for any fucking reason. Even if you were a murderer, which none of us are, but even then, you couldn't be targeted this way. And so, yeah, that's why I'm suing the Ministry of Defense at the moment, but it's really hard on my body. It's literally every single fucking second, or every few seconds, or every few minutes, there's something. There's either way spraying my head with something, either way microwaving into the back of my head, which is the voice to skull bullshit. And the fucking whore is even proud to tell me that, oh, I'm in a control room and I can make you feel anything, and then I feel a pain in my stomach and I would feel this horrible feeling that is almost pain, but it's like chemical. So they're just really fucking playing around with you. And if it was just me, I would say, okay, it's just some fucked up bitch who, I don't know, haven't masturbated for a year, so this is what she does or he does. But it's being done to so many people, millions of people, that this has to be shut down. If I don't manage, then you have to do it. And if you don't manage, then the other person. And you just keep have to going, because no to fucking digital ID, no to fucking open air prison, no to COVID vaccines, and no to all of this fucking bullshit that is designed to put you in some nano electromagnetic fucking prison. No to all of this shit. People are already connected by this high mind. They don't even know. They react to things that they don't know. They cannot possibly know. They hear or see things that they don't know. Or they make a comment on you that they cannot know, and they don't even question their fucking own brain that, hey, how I know this about this person, or how when I hear voices in my head, this is not me, so who the fuck it is then? They don't have these fucking questions. They like animals. They just go with their fucking instinct. They go with their thoughts, even if they know that it's not their thoughts. It's fucking ridiculous. And it's the masses. So you think if it's the masses think something that is true, but it's fucking not, because they're stupid. If we see the whole planet, it's a very few people that actually awaken, which is, I hate this term, but it's true, to see everything for what it really is, because most people are ignorant, most people are just prefer to, you know, they say, oh, I love you, I will always love you, but when you tell them what really is being done to you, oh, well, I don't have time for that, oh, well, I have to go, no, not now, I'm busy, I have to work tomorrow, oh, you know, fuck those people. Those people, get them the fuck, even if you're alone suffering to death, you are better off alone than with those useless motherfuckers. So, oh, I love you so much, oh, baby, baby, I'll do anything. But as soon as you tell them this, oh, I don't want to hear it, oh, I'm not comfortable hearing it, oh, this or that, fuck those people. Get them the fuck out from your life permanently. Get them the fuck out, because they're toxic, and most likely you'll be set up by them. Either way, on purpose or in another way, because a lot of people are being used against you, but they don't know that. So this whole fucking bullshit game, this has to be shut down. If not by me, then by you, or, you know, whatever. Yeah, but anyway. By the way, it's so pretty here, actually, next to the river. Yeah, that's all for now.